Hi guys, this is Dale with the insurance. Excuse me. Today we're talking about kind of a serious topic. And for kind of full disclosure, this is not health advice, okay? This is for practical purposes as it relates to the actual insurance, right? The title of this article is, Does Life Insurance Pay for Suicidal Death? Right? Very heavy topic. Obviously, thankful that within kind of our culture, mental health is no longer taboo. People are talking about it. People are getting help when they need it. Obviously, there's the national hotline national suicide prevention hotline in which you can contact, which is shown on the bottom of this article, along with other resources that you can tap into if you know someone or if yourself are in a rut or having suicidal thoughts at all. But apart from that, right, does life insurance pay for suicidal death? The answer is yes, but it depends, right? Like most things with insurance, there's a lot of gray area, right? There are two clauses that you really need to pay attention to. One is called the incontestability clause, right? Which basically, generally, it's different from carrier to carrier, but it's typically 1 to 3 years, with the average being about 2 for most carriers. In this period, very intuitive, makes sense, is just 2 years after activation, gives the carrier a chance to deny a claim if they find that, for instance, you withheld information about your health, right? Or something was eerily off about how you represented yourself, your mental health, your physical health, anything like that. The other is the suicide clause, which is also typically between 1 and 3 years, with the most common average being 2 years. And that's pretty straightforward. They can deny claims when a person, an insured, dies from suicide within 2 years, right? And once again, the rationale behind that is also very simple. It's to prevent fraud, right? People who are looking to have their beneficiaries benefit from a payout, and after they get life insurance, they take their life, unfortunately. So that's from a carrier standpoint, to weed out those quote unquote bad risks, right? Those people that are trying to utilize life insurance or the payout for life insurance, the benefit, in a fraudulent way, right? So assuming those two clauses have lapsed, right? So it's been 3, if the clauses are for 2 years, it's been kind of 3+ years. Life insurance on average will pay out for a suicidal death, right? There are also a two more good nuggets in this article. One is, as you can imagine, to underwrite a suicidal death claim, the carrier will obviously, they may carry out their own analysis, right, to find out what was the cause of death. But they may look at the autopsy. They may use kind of the police department or law enforcement and take what they say. But once they have their determination, you can argue against it, right? Because they have their determination, it doesn't mean that it's final, right? You may know the individual far better than whatever doctor is performing the autopsy, or whatever person or underwriter is conducting the review for the insurance company. I believe the article gives an example of an overdose, right? And sure, if if an autopsy had seen a ton of overdoses or seen the symptoms a ton in the past year, they may automatically check it off as a suicide. But you may know that person very, very well, know that that person had a lot to live for and was simply misusing drugs, misused the dosage, and unfortunately ended up dying. And that's something you can contest, right? So also keep that in mind. So it's not, and then once again, the other nugget that's in the article is even if you have a history of medication or being in kind of a mental health rut, you still can get life insurance. There are still options out there for you. There are some ones called simplified issue, another is guaranteed acceptance. Those kind of skinny or whittled down the questioning and the underwriting process that has to do with providing insurance and a carrier assessing your physical and mental health, right? Guaranteed guarantees you get a life insurance policy. Simplified issue just means that it's a basic interview. The process is whittled down quite a bit. There is no physical health procedure or test that you have to go through to really measure how healthy you are physically. The only rub is that those will be quite expensive, right? With very little benefit, right? But they are options, right? So once again, this is not health advice. It's simply for the practical purposes of answering the question as it relates to life insurance paying out for a suicide death, right? Thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll chat next week. Hey guys, thanks for watching our video. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more awesome content. And if you really liked it, hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. We love hearing from you. We love hearing from our viewers. So be sure to leave a comment below with your thoughts on this video, and we'll see you in the next one.